Hi students, welcome to the video on Financial and Management Accounting. Rectification of errors at your fingertips. We have already taken 2 videos regarding this chapter. So, to have perfection in error and rectification, the student must acquire the basic knowledge of journal, then posting the transaction from journal to ledger, then balancing of ledger accounts, then preparing trial balance, and most importantly, the golden rule of 3 accounts, that is personal account, real account, nominal account. For personal account, debit the receiver, credit the giver. For real account, debit what comes in, credit what goes out. For nominal account, debit all expenses, losses, and credit all gains and incomes. Then from modern approach, increase in assets and expenses should be debited, decrease in assets and expenses should be credited. Then increase in liabilities, capital and revenue should be credited, and decrease in capital, liability and revenue should be debited. Then there may be of 4 errors. One is error of omission. That means entire transaction has been omitted to be recorded either in the journal or in the subsidiary books. When entire transaction has been omitted to be recorded in journal or subsidiary books, then the rectification of entry is equivalent to or equal to the correct entry. So here for each transaction we made 3 columns. One is correct entry, then wrong entry, then rectification entry. For omission of error, wrong entry is nil. There is no wrong entry. Entirely omission. Correct entry should be the suppose purchase book undercast by 8,000. When purchase book undercast by 8,000, that means purchase account is our nominal account. We will put the formula debit all expenses, losses. So purchase account is debited to, if it is in cash, to cash, if it is from creditor to sundry creditors account. Undercast means at the time of totaling the purchase book, it is shown taken 8,000 less. So purchase account should be debited. In this case, then either cash or sundry creditors is wrongly, nothing mentioned, it is wrongly posted. That means wrongly been credited. So it will be done through the help of suspense account. That is one-sided error. In case of one-sided error, it will take the help of suspense account. So for error of omission, entire transaction is omitted to be recorded in the journal of subsidiary books. Similarly, suppose a sum of 5,000 is taken as 500, then it is entirely omitted. Purchase of goods from Mr. X is totally omitted. So journal entry is purchase account debited to X, wrong entry is nil. So rectification entry will be purchase account debited to X personal account. This is in case of omission. In case of omission, the error do not affect the trial balance. So what are the cases in which error do not affect the trial balance? First, errors of complete commission. Completely we are not posted in the ledger or recorded in the subsidiary books. Wrong recording the books of original. Wrong recording. Instead of 5,000, we have posted as 500 or 50,000. That is wrong recording. Wrong recording the books of originality. Complete omission from posting. Journal it is there. While posting, we have forgotten. We have not considered neither the debit entry nor the credit entry. So, the trial balance will tally. Error of posting to wrong account but correct side. Instead of posting on the debit side of wrong account, we have posted in Sam's account. So, the balance is same, trial balance will tally, but error is there. Then, compensating error. One error is compensated by another error. Suppose purchase goods from Mr. X 1,000 and Mr. Y 10,000. So, while recording for Mr. X we have posted 10,000, for Mr. Y we have posted 1,000 instead of 1,000 and 10,000. So, this is the one error will compensate the another error. So, this is compensating error. Error of principle. That means when transactions are recorded in violation of principle, treating the revenue expenditure capital expenditure, it is error of principle. That means transactions recorded not according to the principles. That means when we purchase a machinery, whatever the expenses incurred, to bring the machinery into working condition, will be added to the cost of machinery. That's why it is capital nature. For example, transportation charges and installation charges, wages paid for installing the machinery. So these are all capital expenditure. If the business or the accountant will treat it as a revenue expenditure, it is a case of error of principle. So we will discuss the transactions. First it is retained. Purchase book under cost for 8,000 that I told, it is one-sided error, because when purchase under cost means we will debit actual, we should debit purchase account, or it is balancing 8,000. Purchase account debit is 8,000 shortage, you will debit it. So, no wrong entry. That means wrong entry is, it is under cost. That actually purchase account debited to suppose X. Instead of 80,000, suppose totaling is here only, here 80,000, creditor is correctly done. But here instead of 80,000, suppose it is 72,000. So 1,000 is the mistake here. Purchase book under cost. Totaling shortage 8,000. Totaling shortage 8,000. Here it is one-sided error. So we will write rectification entry is purchase account debited 8,000 to suspense account. To suspense account. This is 8,000. Okay. This is first and second. A sum of 1,200 paid to Ashok has been wrongly credited to account. So what should be the penalty? We have paid, or business has paid 1,200 to Ashok. So correct entry, debit the receiver. Ashok account debited. That is 1,200 to cash. While posting in the cash account, subsidiary book, it is written cash by Ashok. It is correctly done. But Ashok account should be debited. It should be posted on the debit side Ashok to cash. Suppose it should be done. Here it is Ashok account. It should be to cash. Instead of writing here 1,200, here it is retained by cash. That is 1,200. So double the amount we have to do. 1,200 for cancellation, another 1,000 for correct. So 2,400. So Ashok account will be debited. The wrong entry is here. The sum paid to Ashok, it is correct entry. Wrong entry is nothing is debited. Here 2 cash 1200, 2 Ashok 1200. So Ashok account should be debited with 1200, wrongly credited 1200. So we will debit the Ashok account for 2400. 2400 to suspense account. To suspense account. 2400. Purchase of furniture for 5000 entered in the purchase book wrongly. While purchasing, this is error of principle. While purchasing furniture, the two accounts should be furniture account debited to cash. Suppose it is in terms of cash. So our correct entry should be furniture account debited. That is 5000 to cash. Wrongly it is debited to purchase account. Purchase account debited to cash. It is the wrong entry. Purchase account debited, that is 5000 to cash. Here cash is correctly done. Instead of furniture it is done purchase. So purchase will be cancelled. It will be credited. Furniture will be debited. So correct rectification entry is furniture account debited 5000. Purchase account wrongly debited. So purchase account should be credited to purchase account. So purchase will be closed when it is credited. Furniture will be debited. So furniture account should be corrected. Amount of rupees 15,000 received from Govind was credited to her Govind. So while receiving 15,000, write cash account debited. That is 15,000 to Govind. But what it is done wrongly, instead of Govind, cash account debited 15,000, it is correct, debit is correctly done. So for credit, instead of to Govind, it is to her Govind account. So her Govind account is wrongly credited. So we will debit the her Govind account. Her Govind account 15,000, and we will credit to correct, that is to Govind. Narration will write, being 15,000 received from Govind was wrongly credited to her Govind since rectified. Then fifth, sale of 20,000 to Malvika not entered in sales book. When it is not, when we are selling, it is sales account debited. That is 20,000 to Malvika. That is 20,000. But what is done? Sale is not debited, only Malvika is credited. That is one side error. Malvika. That is 20,000. So what will do? We will debit sales. Sale of 20,000 to Malvika. Wrong. It should be Malvika account debited to sales. Malvika account debited to sales. For purchase, if it is purchase, then purchase account debited to Malvika. But it is sell. So Malvika account debited 20,000 to sales. That is credit sale to sales. It is 20,000. But what is wrongly done? Malvika sale of 20,000, Malvika not entered sales too. So Malvika is correctly debited. Malvika account debited. That is 20,000. No credit to any account. No credit. So we will credit sales. So debit is our suspense. So we'll debit suspense account debited 20,000 to sales. This is the rectification. This is one sided item. Salary of 7,500 paid to accountant Ratan was debited to his personal account. While paying salary, the correct entry is salary is nominal account, debit all expense losses, so we'll debit salary account. Salary account debited 7,500 to cash because we are paying cash. Cash is real account, debit account goes out, cash goes out of our business. So salary account debited to cash is the correct entry. But wrongly it is debited to Ratan. Instead of salary, it is debited to Ratan account. That is Ratan account debited 7,500 to cash. So we will debit salary, which is the correct entry. So salary account debited 7,500 to Ratan. Ratan is wrongly debited, we will credit it, so Ratan account will be closed. Then, old furniture sold for 2,800 was entered in the sales book. When we are selling the furniture, it should be cash account debited 2,800 to furniture. 2,800. But what wrongly is done? It is done cash account debited 2,800 to sales. So sales account will be debited to close the wrong sales account. So rectified entry is sales account should be debited. Sales account debited 2,800 to furniture should be correctly old furniture. Or you can write 2,000. Being old furniture sold wrongly entered sales book since rectified. Carriage paid 500 on purchase of machine was debited to carriage account. This is error of principle. At the time of bringing the machinery, purchasing machinery, whatever carriage paid, that is capital in nature, it will add it to the cost of the machine. So journal entry should be or is machinery account debited to cash. Machinery account debited 500 to cash. Being carriage paid for purchase of machinery. Then wrong is, it is wrongly debited to carriage, revenue expenditure, that is carriage. But if the machinery is old, whatever repair renovation done after machinery is running into condition, it is revenue in nature. But here it is capital nature, carriage to cash. This is wrongly done, 500. So what we will do? We will debit machinery, which is correct entry. Then machinery account debited, that is 500 to carriage account. Carriage is wrongly debited, so we will close it. Carriage debited. Then cash received from Ashok 2,500 was posted to his account as 5,200. Cash received from Ashok. Cash comes to the business, so cash account will debited. It is 2,500 to credit the giver, Ashok. Ashok is the giver. This is 2,500. But while posting, we have correctly debited cash. So cash debited 2,500. But to Ashok, instead of 2,500, it is credited 5,200. So extra is 2,700. So we'll debit rectification. We'll debit Ashok account. Ashok account debited, that is 2,700. Then cash is correctly done. Here it is done. Only error was Ashok. So Ashok account we have debited suspense will credited. One side error. This is one side error. So suspense 272500. That is 2700. Sorry, 5200 minus 2500. Total of sales was overcast. Sales is credit balance when it is overcast means sales to sales. It is overcast by 1000 overcast. So in rectification what we will do? We will debit sales. Sales debited. How much? That is 1000 to suspense account. 1000. So we will prepare one suspension. Here see, on the basis of impact of on ledger account, there is one-sided error, so it affects the trial balance, and two-sided error we do not affect the trial balance. Then we will prepare a suspense account. So this is suspense account. So only we will take into account the rectification entry. So this correct entry, wrong entry is required to get the rectification entry, but for fetching the mark only you can do rectification entry, and in the rough you can do correct entry and wrong entry. It is up to you, but the score will be given only for rectification entry. Suspense account. So this is left hand side is debit side, right hand side credit side. So first rectification entry was purchase account debited to suspense. So suspense account credited by purchase. This is amount is 8000. So this is 8000. First. Second, Ashok to suspend 2400. So suspense by Ashok 2400. Furniture to purchase, it is compensating error. Furniture debited, purchase credited over. Hargovin to Govind, it is also compensating error. One error is compensating another error. Then suspense account debited. Suspense account debited to sales, that is 20,000. Suspense account debited to sales, it is 20,000. Then salary to Ratan, it will be posted to debit side of salary account, credit side of Ratan account. Then no need of suspense account. Sales to furniture, same thing, it will be debited, posted on the debit side of sales account, credit side of furniture account. Machinery to carriage, same thing, it will be posted on debit side of machinery account and posted on the credit side of carriage account. Then Ashok to suspense, because instead of 2500, Ashok account is credited for 5200, excess credit of 2700 adjusted in debiting the account, crediting the suspense account. So suspense by Ashok. Again it should be 2700. Then sales, total of sales was undercast by 1000. Sales account debited to suspense. So suspense by sales. This is 1000. You see here, the credit side, debit side is heavier. Means at the preparation of trial balance, that means the difference will put here, suspense credit balance by, because debit side is heavier in trial balance, debit balance, total is heavier in trial balance. So like by difference in trial balance. We should write difference in trial balance. So the balancing figure write in the beginning. So total is, this is 1, 14,100. This is 14,100. So this is 20,000. So it is 5,900. 5,900 here we put. By difference in trial balance 5,900. So it will, the suspense account is over. So at the beginning, the suspense account was showing the credit balance amount is 5,900. This is all about this. Then we will solve another two problems. We will make it lengthy. So this is, we'll do like this. This is transaction. So write transactions, correct entry, wrong entry, rectifying entry. So this is particulars. It is given one side error, passing journal entry through suspense account. So journal entry through suspense account only. This is one side error. Journal entries or rectification entries through suspense account. This is one-sided error. So particular, this is correct entry, this is wrong entry, then this is rectifying entry. Rectification entry. So first is rupees 5,000 paid to Mohit. When we are paying first rupees 5,000 paid to Mohit were entered in the cash book but omitted to posted ledger. Entered in cash book. But omitted to post in ledger means Mohit account. But omitted to pass in ledger. So correct entry is when we are paying, the business is paying 5,000 to Mohit. So correct entry is Mohit account debited. Amount is 5,000 to cash, being cash paid to Mohit, because Mohit is the personal account, debit the receiver, Mohit is receiving cash, then cash is real account, debit what comes in, credit goes out, so cash is credited. But here paid to Mohit, correctly entered in cash book, but omitted to post in ledger. Mohit account is not debited, but correctly cash account done. So one side error, that is Mohit account, we will debit the Mohit account, rectification entry. Mohit account debited, this is 5,000 and the credit is to suspense account. Suspense account, this is the rectification entry. This is first. Second, Rupees 5,000 paid to Mohit were debited to his account as 500. Rupees 5,000 paid to Mohit debited to his account. Where? Debited to his account by 500. So instead of 5,000, Mohit account is debited with 500. So what is the correct entry? Mohit account debited, debit the receiver, this is 5,000, to cash. 5,000 paid to Mohit, debited to his account as 500. So to cash 5,000. Cash is correctly credited. Mohit is wrongly debited. Wrong entry is Mohit account debited for 500 only to cash. So this is one-sided error. As a result, the trial balance will not tally. So it will be tallied by taking the help of suspense account. So here cash is correctly credited, to be credited, correctly credited. Mohit account should debited 5,000, wrongly debited 500, another 4,500 will debit Mohit account. So Mohit account debited 4,500 to suspense account. This is one-sided error. Suspense account. This is 4,500. Then 3. Rupees 5,000 paid to Mohit were credited to his account. Rupees 5,000 paid to Mohit we are credited to his account. We are credited to his account. In order to clarify your doubt, in order to make a distinction between these, I have taken the following examples. Then 5,000 paid to Mohit. Correct entry is Mohit account debited to cash. Mohit account debited 5,000 to cash. This is correct entry. But wrongly, both are credited. Mohit is credited, cash is credited. So debit, no, nothing is debit. So cash is credited to Mohit. So Mohit will be debited with double the amount because 5,000 for cancellation, another 5,000 for correct. So Mohit account debited 10,000 to suspense account. When Mohit account is wrongly credited instead of being debited since rectified. This is the third. Then fourth. Rupees 5,000 paid to Mohit were debited to account as 50,000. So rupees 5,000 paid to Mohit debited to his account with 50,000 So Mohit account should be debited with 5,000. This is correct entry that we are doing again and again. Mohit account debited 5,000 to cash. This is the correct entry. But while debiting Mohit account instead of 5,000, the accountant has debited with 50,000. Mohit account debited 50,000, but cash is correctly credited to cash 5,000. So Mohit account will be reversed for 45,000. So suspense will be debited. Suspense account debited 45,000. That is the excess amount debited to Mohit. Then to Mohit 45,000. Mohit 45,000. So he has debited, wrongly debited Mohit with 50,000. Now we have credited Mohit with 48,000. Net effect is Mohit account is debited with 5,000. Cash is correctly done. This is fourth. Then fifth. Rupees 5,000 paid to Mohit were credited to his account as 500. We are credited to his account as 500. So what is the correct entry? Same thing. That is Mohit account debited to cash. Mohit account debited 5,000 to cash. This is the correct entry. But here, rupees 5,000 paid to Mohit were credited to his account as 500. So nothing is debited. Credit is to cash. This is 5,000 to Mohit 500. So cash is correctly credited. Mohit is wrongly debited, credited with 500. So we will debit Mohit with 500 to cancel this. Requirement is 500, so 5,500. So under rectification we will do Mohit account debited 5,500. 5,000 the required amount and 500 is wrongly credited to suspense account. To suspense account. That is 5,500. Sales book was overcast by 2006. Sales book was overcast by rupees 2,000. Here, at the time of totaling the sales book, it is wrongly added 2,000 extra. Then sales is wrongly credited extra. That means nothing is required for, because sales book overcast. And totaling credit excess. This is wrong. 2,000. So the rectification entry is sales account debited. It is overcast, means sales account debited 2,000 to suspense account. This is one-sided error. To suspense account. This is done while balancing the sales book. Then 7. Sales return book undercast. Sales return book. Here nothing is required. Debit correct. This is one side error. It is done. Immediately we will rectify it. Then sales return book undercast by 4,000. See, when sales is 4,000. When sales is credit balance, sales return is debit balance. It is undercast by totaling, sales return totaling 4,000 less. So we will debit sales return account because it is less. Now we will debit to add to rectify. Sales return account debited, that is 4,000. This is one side error to suspense account. In case of undercasting, overcasting only, directly we can write in the rectification entry. Then last 8. As per our example, purchase return book undercast by 5,000. Purchase return book undercast by 5,000. So purchase book shows debit balance, purchase return credit balance. It is undercast means credit shortage. So we will credit it. So debit is suspense account debited. Suspense account debited 5,000 to purchase return account. Now we'll prepare one suspense account. 5,000. So we'll prepare one suspense account. Here we can prepare. Anywhere we can prepare. So we can prepare one suspense account. Say suspense account. Left hand side is debit side, right hand side credit side. This is debit, this is credit. One by one post fast. Mohit account debited to suspense 5,000. Suspense by, will give some spool, that is space, in order to know the difference. Do not know whether it is a suspense account is showing debit balance or credit balance. Only after posting can know. So suspense account credited by Mohit. This is 5,000. Mohit to suspense. Same. By Mohit. Suspense credited by Mohit. It is 4,500. Mohit to suspense 10,000. Third entry. By Mohit. This is 10,000. Here suspense account debited to Mohit 45,000. To Mohit 45,000. Sales to suspense 2,000. Suspense by credited by sales. This is 2,000. Then sales return suspense by sales return. By sales return. It is 4,000. Then another is suspense account debited to purchase return. To purchase return. That is 5,000. Show. It shows the credit balance. That means debit side of trial balance heavier. So suspense will be the credit balance. By balance carried by excess of debit balance over credit balance. Excess of debit balance over credit balance. Otherwise, this is known as opening balance, you can tell. Total debit side is 50,000 and credit side is 5,000, 4,500, that 9,500, 10,000, 19,500, 21,500, then 25,500. So difference is 24,500. That means while preparing the trial balance, the debit side is heavier for 24,500. So in the trial balance, we write suspense account and the credit side row write 24,500. This is credit balance. Suspense account credit balance. This is one example. Then another example we will do and complete. So we will also discuss another example. So journal entry passing the correct entry, wrong entry and acquisition entry varies, because if you know what is the correct entry to be done and what is the wrong entry has been done, then you can rectify, otherwise not. So another example we will discuss in this video. So first is here, what is written, that is particulars, then correct entry, wrong entry, rectifying it. So in the particular it is written, received 550 from X, received 550 rupees 50 from X. We are posted to the debit of which account? We are posted to the debit of his account. Debit of his account. You see, what is the correct entry? Where will business receive 550 from X? Cash comes to the business. So cash account debited 550. And X is the personal account. Debit is your credit giver. So giver is X to X account. That is 500. This is the correct entry. But receive 550 from X were posted to the debit of his account. So both is debited. Cash account correctly debited and X account wrongly debited. X account wrongly debited. No credits. No credit. That means X will be credited with double the amount. 500 for wrong, another 500 for required. So X account will debit. Suspense account. Suspense account debited, that is 1000 to X account. So 500 for actual credit and 500 wrong debit. Total is 1000. Then second, rupees 1000 being purchase return and posted to debit of purchase account. Rupees 1000 being purchase return were posted to the debit of purchase account. We are posted to the debit of purchase account. Rupees 1000 with purchase return, we are posted debit of purchase account. So purchase return means somebody, our debtors to whom we purchase return means we are returning to our supplier due to non-specification, some discrepancy. So while purchasing debit purchase account debited to suppose our customer account to supplier account, purchase to supplier. So when purchase return will debit the supplier account. So supplier account debited. This is 1000 to purchase return or return outward. To purchase return or return outward. This is 1000. But it is wrongly posted to debit of purchase account. So supply is correctly debited. Supplier is correctly debited. That is 1000. But purchase is wrongly debited. Purchase is wrongly debited 1000. No credits. No credits. That means supplier done. But purchase return we have to debit the purchase return. Debit the purchase return account and credit purchase return account. This is 1000. What? Purchase is wrongly debited. Purchase is debited. So purchase return should be credited. So we will credit both purchase and purchase return. We debit suspense account. So suspense account debited, that is 2000. 1000 for correct purchase return, which should be correctly required. Correct entry. Purchase return 1000. Another 1000 to close the wrong debit of purchase account. To purchase account. Purchase account. This is 1000. Then 3. Discount received 200, correctly entered the cash book, posted to debit of discount account. So discount received rupees 200. Rupees 200 correctly entered in the cash book, correctly entered in the cash book, but posted to debit of discount account, posted to debit of discount account. We have already discussed when there is triple column cash book, debit side of cash column shows cash received. Debit side of bank column of the cash book shows cash deposit bank or check deposit in a bank. Then debit side of discount column shows discount allowed, cash discount allowed by the business. Similarly, credit side of cash shows cash payment. Credit side of bank column cash shows cash withdrawn from the bank or check issued to the customer or of the suppliers of the business. Then the discount received, that is credit side of discount column shows cash discount received. Here discount received 200, correctly entered the cash book. So journal is cash account debited, that is 200 to discount received account. Discount received, this is income. Nominal account, debit all expense losses, credit all gains and income. So discount received is credited. But here it is correctly posted. Discount received 200, correctly entered in the cash book. Correctly entered in the cash book. But posted debit of discount account. When cash is correctly debited 200 and discount is wrongly debited. Discount received is wrongly debited. Why discount allowed? It is known as discount allowed, wrongly debited 200. No credits. So what we do? We will debit this because cash is correctly debited. We will debit the suspense account. Suspense account or 200 plus 200, that is 400. 200 for actually crediting discount received to discount received, that is shown on the credit side of cash book. 200 to discount allowed, wrongly debited. So discount allowed will be reversed. Discount allowed. Or simply you can write by discount 400. Now, then this is 3. 4. Salary paid. Salary paid rupees 35,000 to X, posted to the salary account. Posted to the salary account as 25,000. 25,000. So while paying salary, journal is salary account debited to cash. It is nominal account, debit or expense losses. So salary account debited here 35,000 to cash. But wrongly 35,000. But wrongly posted to salary account at 28,000. Cash is correctly done. Salary debited with 25,000 to cash, correctly done. That is 35,000. So 10,000 is debit shortage of salary. So we will debit salary account. Salary account debited, that is 10,000 to suspense account. To suspense account, that is 10,000. Then last 5. A purchase of 4,000 has been passed through sales book. A purchase of rupees 4,000 had been posted through sales book, but customer account has been correctly credited. First, customer account has been correctly credited, So purchase of rupees 4,000 has been posted through sale. First purchase. Purchase account debited to customs. Purchase account debited. That is 4,000 to, that is supplier account or customer, supplier account. This is 4,000. Being goods purchased from supplier on credit basis. It is wrongly passed through sales. That means here nothing is, but customer account has been correctly credited. It is, supplier is correctly credited, but the customer account is also credited. Nothing is debit. So debit nil. Then credit is supplier's account. It is correctly done. That is 4,000. Then to sales account. It is, sell means customer to sell. That is sales account 4,000. So we have done supplier correctly credited 5,000, but purchase account is wrongly, instead of debiting purchase we have debited sales. So we debit first the correct entry, required entry, that is purchase account debited, that is 4,000. We will close sales account debited, wrongly it is credited, now we will debit it 4,000 to suspense account, that is 8,000. So now we will prepare one suspense account. So this is suspense account. So in suspense account we post on the debit side first to X account, that is 1,000. Suspense account debited to purchase return to purchase return 1,000 to purchase 1,000. Then suspend to discount received, discount allowed. Otherwise you can write suspend to discount, both totaling is 400. Then salary to suspense. Suspense credited by salary 10,000. By salary 10,000. Then purchase debited, sales debited to suspense. Suspense credited by purchase, it is 4,000, and by sales 4,000. See here, the credit total is of suspense account is, that is 18,000. So it is 2x 1,000. So difference is 1,000 to 1,000, 2,000, 3,400 will minus. So it is 14,600 is the debit balance of suspense account. To balance brought down. While preparing the trial balance, the debit total, that in suspense account, the credit total is heavier with 14,600. So write in suspense debit total, that is 14,600. So totaling is 14,600, then 3,400, that is 18,000. So it will tally, suspense account will tally. This is all about the rectification error. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like the video and share to all your friends so that everybody will be benefited, because this chapter is very important for businessmen, for JIB students and for banker and to commerce stream students.